Hey guys, Harry Thomas here and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 7 of the Thomas Awards for most disappointing movie of 2017. I was originally going to do Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Costume Makeup and Sound Editing and Best Song and Score. However, I decided that if I did, the Thomas Awards would last for far too long, and I decided to just do the major awards from now on for most disappointing, best short film, worst picture, best director, and best picture, the awards that you guys actually want to see and care about. Now, the Thomas Award for most disappointing goes to a movie that's with the weight of the universe on its shoulders, with all the anticipation, but at the end of the day just failed to deliver on what it set out to do, and failed to live up to the anticipation. So without further ado, here are the 5 nominees for most disappointing. Before we hand out this evening's award, I wanted to give an extremely special shout out to Hockey Guy 1, my pal on YouTube. He does his own movie reviews and rankings, and he's been supporting my channel from the very beginning, and you can tell he's obsessed with the movie The Dark Knight. I'm not. That doesn't surprise me. That's a masterpiece, and whenever I thank him for his support, he always kindly responds back with a "you're welcome." So if you're a movie fan and just want to chat with this kind dude about movies, then you should go check him out.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, the Lego Ninjago Movie, Thor Ragnarok, Star Wars The Last Jedi.
And the Thomas Award for most disappointing goes to Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now calm down, Last Jedi fans. I know there are those who will fundamentally disagree with my decision to call The Last Jedi the most disappointing. Now calm down, Last Jedi fans. I know there are those who will fundamentally disagree with my decision to call The Last Jedi the most disappointing movie of 2017. I have never seen a more divisive and more controversial Star Wars movie in my entire life. I loved and hated this movie at the same time. I can see where those who loved it are coming from, and I can see where those who hated it are coming from. I've never been more torn about any movie, personally. I'm not saying The Last Jedi is a bad movie, far from it. It isn't even the worst Star Wars movie, hell no. The holiday special, Ewok movies and Clone Wars movies are far worse in comparison. You can still tell, for all its flaws, The Last Jedi at least has effort put into it, and amazing moments. But it also has moments that legitimately pissed me off and could have been done better. Rian Johnson was simply the wrong director for the job. He took the story in a direction just for the sake of being unexpected, and he ruined the direction that this trilogy took for me. Had J.J. Abrams been directing this movie, it would have gone in the direction that I and major Star Wars fans were praying it was, and then it may have avoided this controversy. I have no idea, but just the movie has an absence of action in its middle act, and the middle act is a total drag to get through. And the decision to kill off Snoke in the middle of the trilogy was dumb as fuck. That's as bad as killing off Voldemort in the middle of Harry Potter and then making Draco Malfoy the main villain. Captain Phasma entirely wasted. General Hux should have been killed off, not Phasma. the ending with making Kylo the new Supreme Leader, even after it hinted he may turn to the light. The film just entirely lost focus and I was uninvested. And the lightsaber duel between Luke and Kylo is without a doubt the most anticlimactic lightsaber fight period, as well as we never get any resolution onto who Snoke was. I was begging for him to be Darth Plagueis, and we never even get any resolution on Rey's parents. I was begging her to be Luke's daughter and her mother to be a Jedi, but it turns out her parents were just nameless junk traders and nobodies. You see what I mean? The last Jedi may have lessened my anticipation for episode 9, but Rian Johnson just shat all over the fan theories that were epically set up in Force Awakens. You can tell he was going while writing the script. Nah, I'm not a fan of JJ's setups. I'm just going to write whatever the hell I want. It doesn't work like that, Ryan. Fans were anticipating the theories, and this movie failed to resolve the fan theories and questions left by Force Awakens in a satisfying way. But thank God J.J. Abrams is returning to direct episode 9 to fix this story. Had The Last Jedi not taken the underwhelming direction, then it would have made my top 10 list of 2017 without hesitation. But as it stands, I am ever so mixed on this movie, and The Last Jedi, I couldn't think of a better choice for most disappointing movie of 2017. So that was the Thomas Award for most disappointing Last Jedi. I liked you, but you could have been better. Stay tuned for the most entertaining award of the evening, Worst Picture. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And what was your choice for most disappointing? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google+ and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.